Alright, this is Ubaid on behalf of V Electronics, and in this video we'll continue with our word problems from the last one. Okay, so starting with 57 over here, a business purchased a piece of equipment new for $2,400. After 5 years of use, the equipment is valued at $1,650. Find a linear function that gives the value of that equipment in terms of years of usage. Okay, use the function to figure out the number of years after which the piece of equipment will have no value. Okay, now this example over here, this has to do with depreciation. Okay, so it has to do with depreciation, and for you to figure out, okay, the number of years, okay, after which the equipment will have no salvage value, which means the value will be zero, you will need to find the equation. Okay, now in order for you to find the equation, we know that the new equipment was $2,400, right? And the depreciation, okay, is basically at a rate of 1650 divided by 5, okay, because we know that it took about 5 years for the equipment to depreciate, okay, to 1650. So we know that 1650, okay, the original value is 2,400, so 2,400 take away 1650, this will be a total of 750 divided by 5. Okay, so that's $150 depreciation expense. All right, every year. Okay, now that we have the depreciation expense for each year, okay, we can figure out, okay, the number of years after which this equipment will have no value. Okay, so the equation will be something like this. Okay, you have $2,400, okay, which is your starting point, the value of the equipment. So $2,400 plus, okay, 5 years of use of equipment. This is 1650. Okay, so we know that depreciates at a rate of 150. So $150 a year. So this will be negative 150x. All right, equals y. And y over here represents the value, the total value. So if y is equal to 0, because we've been asked, okay, how long it takes for this equipment to have no value, this will be 0 equals $2,400 minus 150x. So if you need to isolate for x to find the total number of years, okay, this will be 150x equals negative $2,400. Okay, which means that x equals 2,400 divided by 150. Okay, so this is 2,400 divided by 150. Yeah, a total of 16. Okay, 1/6. Okay, so x equals 16. Okay, this will be 16 years. Okay, so we can sub in 16 years in the equation to see if we get y equals 0. Okay, so we know that y equals 2,400 minus 150x, and 150x will be 150 into 16. All right, so 150 into 16 again. Okay, so 150 times this by 16. This will be 2,400, so 2,400 and 2,400 will cancel out. So your y will be 0. Okay. All right, so this is basically how you solve for this example. Okay, further down, you have a salesman earning a base salary of $2,400 a month plus a 5% commission on all sales. Write a function that gives a salesman's monthly salary in terms of sales. Use the function to figure out the monthly sales required to earn at least $3,600 a month. Okay, so you have a base salary of $2,400 over here. So base salary is $2,400. Okay, base salary is $2,400. Okay. And commission is 5% commission on all sales. Okay, so this will be plus 5% commission, so 0.05. This will be X. Okay, basically, X represents the total number of sales. Okay, so X equals to, okay, Y. Okay, this is your equation. So if X is total number of sales, okay, Y will be total earnings. All right, so Y is total earnings. Now, the question is, okay, use a function to figure out the monthly sales required to earn at least $3,600 a month. So we need to figure out X. Okay, so Y equals 2,400 plus 5%, so 0.05X, and Y is 3,600 over here. Okay, this is the required amount, which will be, okay, 2,400 plus 0.05X. Okay, which means 3,600 take away 2,400. Okay, this will be 1,200. Okay, and 1,200 divided by 0.05 will be 24,000. So X equals 24,000. All right. So again, Y is 3,600 over here. Okay, Y is $3,600 a month. Okay, the equation, okay, this is 2,400 plus 0.05X. Okay, so if you sub in 24,000 for X, okay, this will be 0.05 times 24,000. This will be 1,200 plus 2,400. Will give you 3,600. Okay, so this is basically how you verify and check if your solution is correct. Okay, which basically means that this person will need to sell 24,000 of whatever it is that this person is selling to make $3,600. Okay. Y equals $3,600. Okay. So this is basically how you solve word problems using linear equations. Okay. On behalf of We Electronics, this is Ubaid. Have yourself a great day.